Hi, I am Carla from Christian Gem Creations, and I wanted to share a fun technique with you today using the We Are Memory Keeper's new foil quill along with two colors of foil. So the two colors we have here are the teal and the pink, and these are from the Glimmer foil system from Spellbinders. You also need cardstock, and I'm going to be trying this technique out on black cardstock. And we're going to need washi tape along with a pair of sharp scissors. So let's go to the computer. So here in the computer, we are going to set up a template. In order to set this template up, I need to add a rectangle. Well, I'm going to add a square, and I'm going to change the dimensions. I'm going to unlock this and change the dimensions to 7.5 on the 7.5 wide by 9.5 tall. I also need to add some smaller squares which are going to act as anchors for my template, and I want these squares to be 0.25 wide and tall, and I want these positioned in a particular area on this canvas. So for the rectangle, I want to position that at 1.25 on the x-axis and 1.25 on the y. For this first square, I want to position that at 1 on the x-axis and 1 on the y. I also need 3 more of these, so I'm going to duplicate this 3 times. My second square, I want that to be 8.75 on the y-axis, on the x-axis, and 1 on the y. For my third square, I want it to be 1 on the x-axis and 10.75 on the y. And for the fourth square, I want it to be 8.75 on the x and 10.75 on the y. So as you can see here, I have these little squares, and they act as a frame or a border to my template. So I'm going to change the color of my template. I'm going to change that to gray so it makes it easier to work with. And I am going to add my image. So I'm going to use the Cricut alphabet cartridge, which is a free cartridge. I am going to choose an image, and I'm going to choose this one. This is cute. And I want this to be a little smaller because the width of the foil is only 5 inches wide, and then you have to factor in the washi tape that you're going to use. So I'm going to make this image about 3.5 inches wide. I want to position this also at 2 inches on the x-axis and 2 on the y. So I want to add words. So I'm going to choose images again, and I'm going to add Miss You, also from the Cricut alphabet cartridge. And this is too big to put inside there, so I'm going to resize it. Let me see, 3.25, would that work? Yes. So 3.25 wide, and I'm not going to adjust the height of it. I'm going to leave it as that. The next thing I want to do, I want to select both of these and I want to group these so that they stay in position. I also want to select everything here on this screen because they're going to need more than one copy of this. So I'm going to duplicate this and put this aside, and we'll work with this layer. So this layer is going to be my first layer, and I'm going to have this layer in blue to make it easier to remember which mat to put in when I'm actually going to do Cricut to work with that. So I want to change these little square anchors, as I call them, to blue. And this makes life so much easier in the long run. Also, I don't want this to be cut or printed or drawn, this gray rectangle here, so I am actually going to hide this. For this image, what I'm going to do, because this is going to be my blue, I'm actually doing the Miss You in blue. So I'm going to ungroup this, and I am going to delete this outer image here. I also need to change this to draw, the Miss You to draw. And then I'm going to select everything here that is within these blue anchor squares, as I call them, and I'm going to attach these together. So now I'm going to work on this side. This side is what I'm actually going to do with the pink foil. So I want to change these to pink. There we go. This, I don't want this to be cut or drawn or printed or anything, so I'm going to hide this as well. We have the Miss You here on this with blue, so I'm going to delete, actually need to ungroup this first and then delete the Miss You. So essentially what we're doing here, we are creating layers so that we can remove the mat and add the mat, and it will do the different layers. But I guess you'll see it more as I go on. So this image, I want to select everything here that is within the pink borders. Actually, before I do that, I have to change this image to draw, and then select everything within the borders and attach these. And there we go. So we have two layers, the blue layer and the pink layer. So let's save this, and I'm going to call this 2 foil. And the next thing we're going to do is to make this. So I have my Cricut mat already set up. Let me move this stuff out of the way. I have my Cricut mat already set up with the foil and the washi tape. So all I need to do is feed this in. Back to my computer, and I click continue. I'm using a medium cardstock, and I have the foil quill already loaded and already prepared. So all I need to do right now is to press go. So we're going to remove this one. And remove only the foil. We're going to remove only the foil. And you see we have here Miss You. Then we're going to put our other layer of foil over this in the pink. And this is going to be a little bigger. And we're going to position this also with the washi tape. So I'm actually going to reuse the washi tape from the previous. So you're going to position this here. Position that there. Position this here. And position this there. And then we're going to feed this new color into the machine to do the second layer. So let's reveal this to see how this came out. So as you can see, I was able to do two types of foil on one image. There you go. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, thank you for watching our channel. Remember to subscribe and to like our video. And I'll see you again soon with another new and fun technique. Bye.